Here's another podcast from the Pod Bros Network.
Welcome back to another episode of the John Pod Van Dam Cast. It is Jeff and John in studio at the DC8 in beautiful Wyandotte, Michigan on this kind of crisp, clean, nice smelling.
I can't smell very well, but
that's why it's nice smelling. Both of us getting over some colds, some upper respiratory infections.
It's weird because the weather's been so nice and everyone's been getting sick.
I know, it's been really bad around here lately, so hope none of you are getting sick. And yeah, we're going to be reviewing Universal Soldier 2, Brothers in Arms, a 1998 rated R 1 hour and 32-minute action sci-fi film in which the Universal Soldiers are used to smuggle diamonds for a CIA director, but Luke Devereaux continues to cause him problems. The director was Jeff Wolno, writer Peter M. Linkoff, and do we have a tagline? Yes. No memory, no emotion, no mercy, until one of them decides to become human again.
That's slightly long for a tagline.
Yeah,
they could have just left out the last part.
I agree. No mercy. That's what it should have been. So, Matt Battaglia played Luke Devereaux, GR44. Andrew Jackson, not the president, played Sergeant Andrew Scott.
Old Hickory.
Eric Bryson played Peterson. Kevin Rushton played Martinez. Desmond Campbell played Cooper. Michael Copeman played Lieutenant Colonel Jack Cameron. Gary Busey played Otto Mazur. And Burt Reynolds played Mentor. Richard McMillan played Dr. Walker. Chandra West played Veronica. Aaron Tagger played John Devereaux. Barbara Gordon played Danielle Devereaux. Carla Collins played Anchorwoman. And this must be in like order of appearance.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Jeff Wincott played Eric Devereaux, his brother. And I think that might be good with who played what.
I always thought order of appearance was such a bizarre way to...
It is, man.
Is it just so they don't have to worry about billing so people won't argue about it?
Maybe. Yeah, I would assume that's what it is. Matt Battaglia, he was Pete in Thor.
Oh, no kidding.
Who was Pete in Thor?
I don't know.
Let's see here. The SEAL Team on CBS, he played Wilkins for one episode. Too Close to Home, a TV series, he was Thomas. He was in Twin Peaks as Cowboy 3 for one episode. Criminal Minds as Captain Grant Howard. Hawaii Five-0 as Agent Ward. True Detective as Commander Floyd Heschmeyer. Let's see if he's done anything. I don't remember Pete and Thor.
No, I don't either. Wait, was the movie called Pete and Thor, or is it the character Pete
in the movie Thor? The 2011 Thor. All right, I think that'll be good for that. He's done a lot of TV.
And one Thor.
And I'll do Veronica. She was in 77 credits. She looked familiar, but yeah, a lot of TV, it looks like. A Christmas Tale TV movie. It's Maggie McPhail. Stalker TV series, Cynthia Wheeler.
Is that based on the video game?
I don't think so. It's on CBS.
I was assuming that. That'd be cool if they made that, though.
That would be cool. Private Practice is Val Woodward for one episode. Castle is Maggie Vega for one episode. Cold Case, one episode. The Gates as Devin for 13 episodes. 90210.
The Gate?
Oh, I wish The Gate. Spooktacular. Check it out.
Yeah.
The new 90210 is Gail McKinney for 3 episodes.
Isn't that like the length of the whole series then?
And I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry as Dr. Honey. White Noise is Anna Rivers.
Was that a horror movie?
Yeah, that was that horror movie. Was Michael Keaton in that?
Was he? Wow.
Yes, he was. Oh man, sweet. I remember seeing White Noise like previews, like Michael Keaton, because at that time, like Michael Keaton really wasn't in anything.
Yeah, he was just off the radar. Yeah.
NYPD Blue is Dr. Jennifer Devlin, and I'll leave it at that. The Salton Sea, which you might know the cover of it. The cover is a weird cover of a person in the background with a giant tattoo on their back. And Val Kilmer's in it, Vincent D'Onofrio. But yeah. And last we'll do Eric Devereaux, Jeff Wincott. He's a Canadian actor and a martial artist, best known for his lead role in the television series Night Heat. What? No way. He was in Sons of Anarchy.
Huh.
I don't know what.
He's one of those Canadian
one
bikers.
of those. Yeah, Sons of Anarchy Canada. Sons of Anarchy.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
They smuggle cigarettes across the border.
They smuggle lumber, water.
That's how Dino Bravo died, right?
Yes, it was actually cigarettes. Yeah. Oh man. Blue Bloods.
Hey.
Stuff my grandparents watch cast. Yeah, he was Jimmy Kakuza in Sons of Anarchy. And One Tree Hill as an attorney. The Wire is Johnny Weaver for one episode. NCIS for one episode. 24 for 2 episodes as Davis. Ooh, Jag, another one for the Stuff My Grandparents watch cast.
It's the king of
yeah, man. Captain Masters.
Cast.
Pee-wee Goes to Prison, 2003 short. Oh, he was in that old SWAT movie. Ed Taylor.
Wow.
He was in Mutant X.
Oh my God,
Wow.
Mutant X. When are we reviewing that?
Oh, soon, man. Let's do a Kapowcast exclusive on patreon.com/podbros.
Nice.
Or we should probably try to make a t-shirt or something at tee.pub/lic/podbros. Or we can go on Amazon using our link to try to find Mutant X on DVD over there on Amazon.
Hell yeah.
Just go to podbros.com, hit that link on the right, and it doesn't cost you anything but helps us out.
Not a damn thing.
Okay, getting into this movie. So, the crazy thing was, I could not find these movies for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, speaking of Amazon, I can't use my Amazon link because it's through me, but speaking of Amazon, I found Universal Soldier 2 and 3 as a combo pack on there for a decent price that wasn't like what someone on eBay was trying to charge me. And let me just take a second to be like, eBay is nothing what it used to be, man.
Yeah.
Let me just put that out there. Like, it's very much either Chinese knockoffs or people wanting to ask.
Gouge you.
Yeah. Extreme prices. I mean, you can't find any deals on anything anymore. It's really sad.
And then, like, using PayPal, you never know when someone tries to shaft you with that, too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, found it on there. And, okay, all right. I was going to get into this after, but let's get into this first. I realized last episode I said our Patreon level is $3 for the super secret episode. It's not. I mistakenly said that because I'm so used to doing that for Pod Bros After Dark. Only $1 for our JPVD.
I didn't want to say anything, though, because you look so certain.
Oh, dude, that's where you have to question me. Well, the more certain I look, the more certain I would question it. But I was on eBay, and guess what I found?
What?
I found JCVD Behind Closed Doors.
Yes.
DVD copy here in the States. It still is a region disc for the UK, so, we will have to cross our fingers if it'll play. But for a good amount of money. Not the $100 that other people wanted. I bought it. So I'm just waiting for it. It's in the mail now. So we'll get to review it.
Fuck yeah. I mean, if we can't get it to work on a DVD player, we could probably get it to work through a PC.
Yeah.
Like there might be a program we could use or something.
Oh, that's kind of how I have to watch some of these. Like that Time Cop DVD that came to me that I thought was a US one, but was a different region. That someone still hasn't given me back yet.
Oh, I'll talk to him.
No, I had to watch it through my laptop, and my laptop had something like that. But it was like you only get so many of these, and I was
That's so
that's
weird.
stupid.
Yeah,
whatever. So anyway, after 10 minutes of all that, Universal Soldier 2. In 1953, the U.S. government embarked on a top-secret operation to create an elite military strike force, codenamed Universal Soldier. The procedure harvested dead soldiers, reanimated and genetically enhanced them with the objective of assembling the Army of Tomorrow. In 1998, the program was uncovered by a female journalist, and the rest got blocked for me because of the terrible YouTube copy. The YouTube copy has like closed
gigantic captions.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I didn't.
What were those, Portuguese or something?
Yeah, I think so. But God bless the people who go past that copyright infringement just so that we can watch some of these films that would have been lost otherwise.
Hell yeah.
In the aftermath, several Unisouls were terminated. Some went missing. And there's some really bad cheesy hits and sound effects. Two guys fighting. It's supposed to be a replay of the first Universal Soldier, except it's totally two different actors. You're discharged, Sarge. Veronica and Luke embrace. We then get some guy driving a Hummer while Norm Greenbaum plays Spirit in the Sky. Going out to the Spirit in the Sky.
I wonder where they got the
rights to that.
They had a couple songs.
Yeah, they did, man.
And then the rest was just like really cheesy.
And the rest was what you expected.
Music,
yeah. Soldiers are waiting for something or someone. It's Gary Busey. And he lays waste to the soldiers. Secure the bodies for resurrection. Except it's like, how do you do a good Gary Busey impersonation?
Oh, God.
The first team, everyone is offline. We need a second team. Luke kisses Veronica when he's in an ice bath. You're not supposed to taste. You're supposed to feel. I guess we're going to have to keep working on it. And then they make out.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Luke's father is looking for him. This is bad. Laughter is life. Talking about jokes. This is basically someone with severe autism. They're trying to describe emotions to him.
Yeah, it was awkward.
Yeah.
We do get to see his ass, though, so there's some classic Van Damme traditionalism there.
Yeah, there was, too. There was. It reminded me of that TV series on Netflix with the autistic kid, or the kid who plays an autistic kid.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, it's a pretty good series, man. But throughout that, they're trying to explain to him some things, obviously, because he doesn't. He's like, what's it? Gosh, Jennifer Jason Leigh, is that her name?
The name sounds very familiar.
She's in it. Yeah, it is. Oh man, I'm sweet. I'm terrible with people's names. Atypical. It's on Netflix. Netflix exclusive. It's a pretty good TV show. I liked it.
Does he fight crime or anything?
No, not yet.
Oh.
We'll wait till the later seasons. It's kind of like Gotham. It's a young
makes
Batman.
sense.
But no, this is definitely Universal Soldiers 2. I can see how Atypical stole from it because of that influence.
Yeah.
So
You heard it here first, folks.
Watch, you're going to see some huge news article about Universal Soldier 2. TriStar is going to, Columbia Pictures TriStar is suing.
Atypical canceled after plagiarism bombshell.
Because of a Jean-Claude Van Damme cast.
Picture of our smiling faces.
Yeah. The last known picture we've seen was them announcing their Every Day I'm Wrestling. Man. So we see that the news is reporting that Veronica killed someone over a drug deal. Colonel has orders to silence all the Unisouls. Recovery tracking system, except he got rid of that in the movie. And then, so that was another thing, too. So Van Damme gets rid of it in Universal Soldier 1. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, okay, we're saying Universal Soldier 2 is right after Universal Soldier 1.
Yeah.
But they have to get rid of it again. Yeah. So they do the same exact scene.
And then they mentioned that they did it before, right?
Yeah, they did. So like
he had gotten captured again after that?
I don't think so. Like it was almost like, what, did it regrow in you?
Yeah. Did he have a second one? It was in the same spot, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was in the same spot. It's like, we didn't get it all out the first time. And now they have him in Kansas. They don't have him in Louisiana. Yeah. So it was like, all right, we're just taking liberties
hiccup
here.
Or something.
Yeah.
Some sort of
time cop.
Yep.
Luke's brother Eric died a long time ago. They never even got to bury him. There was an explosion. Nothing was left. And then Luke has disappeared. His dad bought Luke a car while he was in Vietnam. It's a pretty nice muscle car. So Veronica approaches the one vehicle, sees it's abandoned. She's now at the train station. There's a wanted poster for her. She talks with a ticket taker who took a train to Chicago. So, she finds out Luke went to Chicago. Meanwhile, someone has a poster and is looking at her as she drives away. Luke is in between train carts for no reason because he got a ticket. That was hilarious, too. It was like, hey, he buys a ticket, but he feels he needs it to be in between the carts.
Yeah, I was confused by that as well.
And now he's on the train, and he's having flashback of his dead brother going off.
It's weird that they never mentioned his brother.
I know, in the first
entire
one.
first movie, yeah.
A little girl gives him a piece of gum. He doesn't know what to do with it. GR44. Cool. Are you a rap singer? The little girl introduces herself, and this is what the guy replies with. We're in Chicago. Veronica is waiting for Luke. She sees him, but she hides. He gets into a car with some guys, and she follows. We pull up to a big freighter. She's in slow motion for some reason. It's the Unisol operation base in Chicago. GR44 has arrived. They're cutting into him, taking out a black box. Gary Busey shows up. Veronica's still scoping out the place. He drops off some mini disc. We are getting some terrible camera shots. Veronica tries to get the clothes from a female soldier. She won't do it, turns around, so Veronica maces her and takes her out. The government has revoked the Unisol program. They want to destroy the government.
Yeah.
Veronica sneaks in. She's looking around. She shouldn't be surprised because she's seen it all before. She finds some blueprints, the black box. She realizes he won't remember her. She takes the mini disc and leaves. Except she went into a restricted area filled with body parts and bodies. And then we get some really bad 90s music.
Yes.
To make up for, all the licensing of Spirit in the Sky. She found Eric Devereaux and the tape related to him of the doctors working on him and him going crazy.
So he was like he was a Korean
Yes,
War era Unisol, failed Unisol or something.
Yep, that was exactly it. Which is hilarious because when you think about it, so he's a Korean War because later on we see his tombstone, not to get too spoily in number 3, and it shows, he died in 1959. Yet Eric and Luke's parents are still alive.
Yeah.
And they look like they would be like his dad should have been in the Korean War.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay. Sure, guys. All right. So Veronica breaks the glass open. He immediately awakes and freaks out. He's having flashbacks. He sees her. Who are you? Friend of your brother's. Luke, where is he? I'll explain. And they take off. Gary Busey needs these men on their best behavior. Veronica and Eric take out a soldier and take his clothes. They were hiding in the back of a semi. The boat crane took it off and put it on the ground. The Unisols, meanwhile, are getting their eyewear and cameras put on them and ready to deploy. They're going in the same truck, I guess. The guy lets Busey and Dr. Walker know that GR5 went missing. We got stowaways. They find them and take them out of their hiding area. Eric sees Luke. Luke looks back at him with a blank stare. Eric actually kind of looks similar to Van Damme, which made me realize, I was like, why didn't Eric get Luke's part?
That's what I was wondering.
And,
vice versa, yeah.
It would have made more sense.
It seemed like he was a better actor, too.
Oh, dude, terribly better. I mean, let's be... I was going to wait till after this, but let's just put it on the table since it's already there. He really should have been Luke, and I don't know why, because he does have similarities to Van Damme. And then on top of it, the guy who played Luke, his acting in this was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it reminded me of like Keanu Reeves in Bram Stoker's Dracula or something.
Yes.
Like, it was just like so bad.
Yeah, it was so bad. Like, it was so off, and it was just kind of like, I know he's trying to be a soldier here, like a dead soldier robot thing, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, I think that's just literally what he pictured in his head. Is like, okay, dead soldier robot, got it.
And that, I mean, he nailed it.
Yeah.
But it's like, if this is the sequel to number 1, and Van Damme doesn't act anything like that.
No. He acts like a human being.
He acts like a human being who's just kind of been like, what the fuck has happened to me? So he has a little bit of that, but not terribly a lot. This guy's just like, hi, how are you? He kind of sounds like Patrick a little bit from SpongeBob, another reference. But yeah, I was really there was totally a miscast here.
Yes,
the guy who played Eric should have been Luke.
Maybe he wanted more money.
Maybe we'll find out in the trivia what happened. Because I mean, like I said, he does look like.
Maybe he really is a reanimated corpse.
I actually put it in my notes that Eric actually kind of looks similar to Van Damme.
Yeah.
Luke starts having flashbacks to the train. The soldiers are about to kill Veronica when Luke shoots his hand and things go crazy. Veronica and Luke jump. Eric gets caught by Unisol. The semi stops. The others get out and start shooting at Luke. He gets shot. They cease fire and Eric gets taken. Veronica tells him to take out a tracking device in his leg. Don't worry, I've done this before. No, you do it. Pretty much scene by scene from the first movie. Luke doesn't remember Veronica, except he kind of does when he's about to kiss her, and a farmer pops in on them with a gun. He quickly disarms him. They are walking through a cornfield when he's told to trade Veronica for Eric. Veronica, these people will kill you. Yeah, you'll just have to save me. And then they steal a motorhome. Gary Busey beats up the lead in command, tells him to tell the Unisouls he's in command now. Then he shoots the dude and tells the scientist to put him on ice. That hopefully he'll be better in his next life.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea. On like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just give control to you then. You know, like the worst that would have happened, he would have had his arm broken. But
yeah, yep. They're driving. Pick up a hitchhiker. How would you like to earn an easy $100? I don't have to do anything weird, do I? Busey tells the Unisouls to make an exception on killing another Unisoul, GR44. We get a little duet from the hitchhiker and Luke.
Was it established that a Unisoul couldn't kill another Unisoul in any of the movies? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, because they were killing each other all the time.
Yeah. Busey tells some dude that these are his arms in an arms deal. Guy is like, what the fuck? Busey shoots the one Unisoul. He drops down, looks at the guy, and stands back up after some treatment. The guy gives Busey diamonds. I take it we're engaged, for better or for worse. And the Unisoul kills the dude. You really think I would do business with this piece of shit? The motorhome approaches them. Hitchhiker is driving. They pull guns on him. I want you out of my eyesight right now. And then the motorhome won't start. It was the bell. He fixes it. The Unisoul, the diamonds, and grenades are missing. They blow up the semi and leave. Get some fireworks. They tell the guy to drive faster, but the car gets shot up. Luckily, everyone is okay. Busey's talking with some guys about what happened. Guy sounds pissed. The brothers had to cool off in a Labatt's truck. And I was like, that's some product placement.
Hell yeah. Was this movie Canadian? I think it was made by the movie channel.
Yes, it was made by the movie channel. And what, Viacom or whatever had a piece in the movie channel?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if Viacom owned the movie channel. One of those weird things.
Don't they own everything?
I think so.
Hey.
They cheers and drink. His brother is teaching him how to play pool. He takes out some stuff. We're brothers. Yeah, right. Veronica gets caught by Busey in the bathroom. Ooh, you smell so good. The Unisouls come in. Busey kisses her on the cheek. Eric takes out one of the guys, gets shot in the heart. Luke and the Unisoul both run out of ammo, decide to fight hand-to-hand. Luke is getting the better of the guy. Veronica is getting the better of Busey. He falls off the edge, might be dead. It's time to take out the garbage. Luke kicks the dude into a garbage truck, and it clamps down on him, leaving a bloody mess. Veronica and Luke embrace. Gary Busey runs at them, gets shot up by Luke, and dies. They grab his brother, set him on the pool table. Luke tries spraying him to fix him. Laughter is life. You told me that. He's not built like you. He can't be brought back. He embraces his dead brother, and scene ends. We are at the graveyard. We get 2 gravestones, Luke's and Eric's. Veronica leaves a flower at Eric's. So does Luke. He leaves. Dr. Walker is working on something when Burt Reynolds appears, telling him he will not have this agenda derailed. He's the CIA deputy director.
Dun, dun, dun.
We next see some vets are in wheelchairs. Guy grabs the briefcase, opens it with a note saying, "We don't forget." And then there's diamonds. He looks around, the camera pans up, and it ends. And that is Universal Soldier 2, Brothers at Arms. So yeah.
Yep.
What a movie.
It sure was.
Oh, man. So what were your thoughts on it?
Yeah,
man.
So good. But no, well, I mean, the acting was really bad. The budget, I guess, wasn't very good either because it had all of like 3 action scenes in it. And then the rest of the movie was just padding, you know. I think the whole thing could have been done in like 40 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it really could, man. It really felt like it was a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah.
Except they're like, hey, here's some butts and some other things.
The Unisouls in it weren't nearly as tough as in the other Universal Soldier movies. Like,
yeah, man. They got put down pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, it was what it was, I suppose. It was a made-for-TV Universal Soldier movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I mean, unless you're a completionist, this isn't something I'd highly recommend.
No. If you're a fan of the Universal Soldier franchise, then maybe do this and
just out of curiosity. It wasn't nice seeing Gary Busey in it. He was amazing as always.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, for real.
They should have just had him as the main character in it, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Have him play Luke Devereaux.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Oh, there's something malfunctioned in his ice unit or something. They could figure something out.
Exactly. I'm Gary Busey. No, Gary, you're Luke Devereaux. Oh, I'm Luke Devereaux. But yeah, it's so funny how crazy Gary Busey is offset. Then when he goes into a character, you're just like, why can't this guy ever kind of like play like this in real life?
Yeah.
I mean, he gets pretty serious as an actor, but after that, he's not so serious. He's just kind of really crazy.
Well, I mean, he was in a horrific motorcycle accident.
Was.
And, he was on all kinds of pills and shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, talk about that.
I'm sure he had his head scrambled pretty good from that accident.
Oh, I know, man. Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure you did mention he had suffered a traumatic brain injury.
I could believe it.
But yeah,
he looks like the living embodiment of a traumatic brain injury.
He does, man. He does. It's kind of crazy how like to suffer such a horrific accident as he did, to be as okay as he is from it. That's
he's great. I love Gary Busey.
So, yeah.
What's crazy is how much his son looks exactly like him too, Jake Busey.
Yeah. All right.
Strong genes.
Yep. Strong Busey genes.
Strong teeth.
Very strong teeth. Getting into some trivia, there's only one piece here. Produced with its sequel, Universal Soldier 3, Unfinished Business for Showtime, the movie channel as a miniseries meant as a backdoor pilot for a TV series.
There you go.
So there we have it. That's what they were hoping for, and then I guess that got canceled, and people instead were like, hey, let's reboot this. Let's do another. It's kind of funny how this comes out in 1998, and I think Universal Soldier Regeneration or whatever came out in 1999. Oh, Universal Soldier The Return. So, around this time, things had to have been... They had been talking, right?
Yeah.
Like, someone must have sat on the rights to the Universal Soldier franchise, and then they're like, if you don't do this, we're going to take the rights back. And then, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure the story behind it. Nice try, but...
Yeah, man. It's something. It's something.
It definitely, I mean, they followed the idea behind it to a pretty decent extent. It wasn't like they just took the idea behind the film and shit all over it or tried to make it something it wasn't at all. So I'll give them kudos for that. I guess on a splitometer, I'd probably just give it a 5.
Yeah.
Just very lukewarm.
Lukewarm. Luke Devereaux. Yeah. No, I'd probably get it a 5 just because Gary Busey was in it.
Yeah,
Burt Reynolds is in it.
Yeah, otherwise I might have even given it like a 4.
I might match it with IMDb gave it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah,
and
I wouldn't even argue that strongly to where it wasn't that bad.
No, yeah, it's right around there. And I can't wait for you to watch number 3, and then we can discuss which one we thought was better.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. So that's it. That's our Universal Soldier 2. We getting closer and closer to the end. Did we decide that we're gonna try to do the Cyborg Expanded Universe?
I think we did.
We are. Yeah.
I'm really curious to see it either way.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yep, we got Unisol 3 coming up next. We're gonna do hopefully behind closed doors. Van Damme hasn't gotten back to me, unfortunately.
Oh.
I think
keep trying.
I'm trying, man. Every time.
Hell
See
yeah.
a Van Damme post.
Hey, JCVD, how you been, man?
Hey, man. Love from your fans in America. All right. Thank you all for listening so much. We truly appreciate it. And be on the lookout for Rage in a Cage and Every Day I'm Wrestling. I am John.
And I'm Jeff.
And you've been listening to another episode of the John Pod Van Dam Cast. Jeff, you taught me how to laugh. Laughter is the best medicine.